All right, let me share this to my other channel real quick. All right, I think that y'all can hear me. Good morning. Um, so I kind of overslept a little bit, probably from being very tired. And I wanted to come and speak a little bit about just the next level evil that we are dealing with. And to me, it's some kind of, I don't know, some kind of dark entity that that is obviously, I first of all, I have to get home because I'm worried about my daughters, um and how they're being influenced, and the way that my daughter spoke to me, like early this morning at the witching hour, makes me want to go home even more, because I have to be there for my kids because something is not right. She was totally, one of them, not the other one, but one of my daughters was totally under the influence of those people. And I did a binding last night. A lot of times when I write out petitions, it works. It starts working immediately, even when I write it down. But I was so tired that I had to go to sleep because of what we had been through yesterday. Um, what I can tell y'all is that y'all need to be very careful about letting that group of people influence y'all. And so I need to be, because I'm not giving up on any of my kids. I need to like literally be there for my daughter, to lay hands on her and to fix whatever this is, because it like, first of all, um everything that I had, I gave to my loved ones. Everything that I had, right? Buying food, buying beds and gifts. So it's not like I went and spent all my money on crack cocaine or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I gave with my heart. So, and I've never been like, it would never be in the cards for me to have to, worry about that small amount of money. It was like my family needed it at the time. And for there to be like no appreciation for that, something is wrong. No, something is wrong here. And I believe that it's just pure evil from a person. Now, what I was thinking about, because, and I don't really have a lot of time to think, but I do need to divinate this. I need to talk to spirit. I need to talk to God about this, because I almost feel like we're dealing with like maybe the devil or something. Like the devil in the Bible is very different from, the earth father, the Cernonos is very different. It is. And something is absolutely not right here. And it was almost like my child was being influenced by someone. And so I asked her, I said, "Are you talking to anybody? Because you're not talking like yourself." Saying things like, "Well, maybe y'all should just go to a shop." But it was the way she was saying it. Um, we're in Atlanta. There's the probability of us getting into a shelter makes no sense, and that's not any path that my spirits would ever take me in, because a lot of the clients that come to me, the stuff that they're dealing with, it typically takes at least a year of my services and my Sabbaths, and it's almost like a program that we stick to, if not longer. I have clients that have been with me for years, and they always participate. Like, they're always ready to participate. They trust me. um the fact that some of the clients are almost like agents, that is naturally going to hurt me financially, because in order for me to sit here all day and get these messages from spirit, there's no way that I could have a regular job. So it's important for people to make their payments, and then also it's important for me to have new clients, and the new clients get the best spiritual work they do. And so part of the reason why people are stalking me is because they want me to be the glue that holds them together. But I'm not going to hold you down with you being disrespectful to me. I'm not going to hold you down with you being disrespectful to me. So I'm not going to do anything for anybody that is disrespecting me. So the reason why certain people even stalk me to begin with is because I'm the glue for some reason. So those people will destroy you. Those people are not to be trusted. And I told my daughter that last night. I told her that last night. I said, you cannot trust those people. I said, you need to tell me who you've been talking to, because whoever it is, you can't trust them. She said, oh, I haven't talked to anybody. I guess it's been I guess it was her listening to them on YouTube. I'm warning people about listening to those people on YouTube. They are evil. They do not have no love. They do not care about you. And part of the reason why they don't want me doing what I'm doing is because they want to hurt as many people as possible. That is a fact. Anybody going against me for those people, you are in a world of trouble. You are at a crossroads, and if you choose that, they don't have no love for nobody, not even each other. It's no love, it's pure unadulterated hate. And I'm starting to kind of think and believe in the devil. Like, I feel like those people are like of the devil, the actual devil. All that church stuff is, because when you look at the Bible, and the Bible speaks of the devil, right? We don't think we think they're talking about Satan or whatever, but that's something different. I don't even know what that is. That is beyond incomprehensible evil. I mean, my daughter was not herself last night. Like, she was like saying the most evil, cruel things, like she was going along with them people. Like, instead of supporting us, like literally, it was because if somebody that you love is going through something, you're not gonna shame them for it. She was shaming me for it after years and years and years of her calling me, saying, mama, I need help, mama, can you help me just sending her like everything that I have. Like, this is no joke. And for her to show me no appreciation After I gave her thousands of dollars, I'm not upset with her. I still love my daughter. That's my child. And I got to get home to her because I got to figure out what's going on. And basically, I have a lot of people that when they come to me, they believe in me. They believe in what I do. Unlike some of these people who ain't right. You know what I mean? Because once I start working on a spiritual situation for you, you cannot abandon the situation. Because basically what you're doing is you're putting that spiritual situation onto me and I'm dealing with it. Now, one of the things I've been dealing with, most of my client cases, unless I didn't charge the client enough, which I don't do a lot of the times out of the kindness of my heart. But if you are a bogus client, you're basically trying to push that energy onto me. That's what bad clients do because they're working with others. And that's what can be so devastating about having a client that is tricking me. Right. So that is the direct reason, which is bad on them because I'm just here to assist you spiritually. It must be something wrong with you. Really, really wrong. You must be on a self-destructive path for you to try to do that to me. Knowing that whatever is going on with you spiritually is very real. And you don't take advantage of people that are doing that. And at the end of the day, I am not like I have my duality about myself to protect myself. I have to. But other than that, I do what I do because I am a healer. And that's what people need right now. It's not about competing. No, I'm the best healer. No, I am a healer. And I know this for a fact spiritually. And for anybody to harm me, something is wrong. And for me to be so forgiving and understanding and saying, I know what influence that you're under. And you know what? I'm there for you. For you to do that to me ever. That's a warning. That's a warning sign. I have had people come to me and I have been the only person that they can trust in this world. So I don't do stuff like that. I don't have evil intention for people. And I truly believe that the reason why those people hold on to me is because I give them a sense of purity and I give them a sense of hope for them to hold on. Because otherwise, whatever evil is going on with those people is very destructive. And I am not a destructive person. I am a person that glues people back together. This is the reason why I'm even doing this to begin with. Because whatever that is you don't want that. So right now, guys, you know what? The likeliness of me being able to go to some homeless shelter until I get the proper client ain't happening. That's a fallacy. I don't even know where my child got that from. I'm like, girl, we are in Atlanta. People wait for months and months and months to get into shelters like that. No. Like that's a fantasy. And then plus I wouldn't necessarily be able to do spiritual work from there, which my spiritual work is very important. It's important for me to have my altar set up. I am one of the few people out here actually with a heart to help people. But right now, what I need is to make up for those clients that clearly are on the opposite side. Clearly, like, no. I have clients that have ghosted me, that have turned totally rogue, that are going down paths that are definitely going to lead them to destruction. And I can't even convince them of that. So I have to let those people go and focus on the people that do listen to me, because there is a such thing as possession, and possession is very real. My child was possessed last night, and I think it's because of being influenced by certain people, and she's a child. So I have to get home to my kids. Last night, what my daughter was saying to me was very traumatizing. I mean, she just went off on me, saying, "Don't nobody want you here anyway," and da 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 da. Like, that's not normal. And that's not true. So, where did that come from? Is it a curse? No, it's not. Nobody has the power to curse me, but they do have the power to influence people and to be toxic. And I asked my spirits what was wrong with my daughter, and I got the King of Swords and a bunch of other stuff. So she's being influenced. My kids need me. I've done enough people to where I have to be there for my kids, because I have to cleanse her. I have to actually be in front of her. You know, my other family members, they can turn on me all they want. That's my child. So basically, the direct plan was to be back home, to travel back on the 25th. Clearly, whatever that thing is over there in Grayson, Georgia, is not human. Clearly, whatever it is wants to destroy my plans of leaving this place. That's clear. And no, I don't believe that. No, I don't believe that my child does not love her mother. No, I don't. So you can never tear me apart from my kids. You could never, ever, ever, with whatever tricks that you're doing, you're the devil. You're the devil. And I won't let you hurt my family. I know I'm not. It was so weird. It almost feels like like a nightmare or something. No. I'm going to make sure that you never do that to my kids or anybody else's. Because if any of my clients told me that their child was going through that, I would tell them to stick by their child and do whatever they can for their kid. So I regularly do exorcisms on my kids. I've noticed that I've had to do that. I normally will come and do my exorcism incantation for the internet. Maybe I need to. Maybe people need to hear that. I don't know. But what I can tell you is that I need support. Because and you know what? If you choose to listen to those people, I am warning you. Those people are evil and they don't give a damn about you. Okay, it ain't about being rich. It ain't about all that stuff. It's not. It's about what in the heck is going on. So I can tell you that something is clearly not right. I did a binding, like I said, on this dude last night, but you know, we still need support. I mean, my daughter was like, "You're just gonna not get the money," and I mean, she was my own child was speaking curses on us last night, saying you're not gonna get them. So my child is possessed right now, not the pregnant one, the other one. And I gotta go home so I can touch on her. I gotta touch her up. Uh-uh. That's my child. That is my kid. I've been noticing something going on with her for months. That's why I have her number in my phone. Is my child only. That's my baby. And I'm not gonna let none of my babies go. That's exactly. And I'm sitting there listening to her talk crazy to me. I'm like, I've been fighting to get back to you. Clearly, something is weird. Something is going on here. Clearly. So, I need support, guys. Like, I believe that we only need like a few more days in this hotel. That's all we need is a few more days. God sends my clients to bless me and I help them. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of this other stuff has just been obstacles. When you have somebody that's sent to your company as an op, they are sent literally with an intention and with energy to block you. So a lot of those clients are blocks. Like I'll notice that all of a sudden it's like a block, like where I'm used to a client coming, oh, okay, I need a curse removal. Okay, here's how much it costs. Another client coming, oh, I need a cleanse. And those clients come all at once. It's not get the client and then everything stops. So something is not right with what's going on. Or it ain't even that. Like, there are some times where I'll have to make sure that the work is done. Of course, like I can't dilly dally on doing the spiritual work. That's a fact because we're battling with spirits here. But when a client totally lacks appreciation for me, that's how I can tell it's a bogus client. And they're almost on a schedule to where things are being pre-planned, like for them to not pay on the day that they're promising to pay. Or because that's not even it, because sometimes clients get delayed on their money. I've had that happen. It doesn't mean that they're false clients. That what will happen is that they will just ghost me. And I'm instructing everybody to not listen to any of those people. Don't work with those people. Don't listen to those people. Those people are evil. They were evil and diabolical towards me, and I had never done nothing to any of those people. A person that would attack an innocent person is not to be trusted. Is not to be trusted. So if you are just that type of person, if you're like those people, then I guess you in good company. I'm not in good company. I'm good people. I don't do people like that. I'm a very honest person. And you know what? I'm never going to change. It's who I am. And what we've been working on is making sure that those people don't influence people, especially that it over in Grayson. That no, that whatever that is, that's not human. That's not human. But it can still be binded from doing harm. So yes, right now, because of these bogus clients, I do need help. I do need donations. Because how is a person supposed to live and function when you've got people that are putting their spiritual problems on you, which are very real, and then not paying you? This is what I do for a living. So if what I was doing was not real, I wouldn't have people sending me thousands of dollars at a time. And I guess that it's not about jealousy. I guess it's about, listen, I'm the adversary and I want to do harm. I don't want your people to get help. I don't want your clients to be helped. I want to try to turn them away from you. And that's a problem. That's a problem. Because you get turned away from me and you deal with those people and you're in a world of misery. They lie. They post all day. Oh, I'm happy. I'm this and that. No, they are not. No happy person behaves that way towards anybody. No happy person does that. That's not possible. Okay. Happy people don't attack people and go in chat rooms and wish death on people that have never done anything to them. Happy people don't do that. Happy people are somewhere being happy. Turn on that light, son. This light is bright too. Can we make it less bright? God dang. For some reason, I'm having photosensitivity. It's probably because of that healing that I'm doing. I'm having photosensitivity right now. For some reason, that light was so damn bright to me last night. So, when you think about it, the money that I'm paying in a hotel, it's actually the same price as rent. The only thing is that I'm paying for one room, which is a ripoff, but it ain't going to be forever. It's not like it's going to be forever because I have real clients that come through all the time and they're serious about the work that they're getting. They're not just bullshitting. They're not just trying to dump their stuff off on me, and you can't do that anyway. You know what I mean? Like, when I can promise y'all that whatever it is that these people are trying to do, they won't win. So there's no winning over there. There's no winning. God is going to always provide for us. So I think that the whole play button for this dude, for this guy, is make her homeless. Okay, you made us sit outside all day. Can you imagine a man like what do you think is going to happen? What do you think is the result of a man who wants a woman and her children to starve to death and die because she won't sleep with him? We all know that he begged me to unblock him. I'm not going to unblock him. You know why? Because he ain't right. And he can't say that this has anything to do with my kids. He wished death on my child. It's over. It's over. So, yes, I do need support right now. I have clients that are getting paid on certain days. Some of them they're like, Jamila, I swear to you, I'm going to make sure that you have something when I get the money, because they know that what I do is very real. People are not dumb, but it is very dumb for you to come to me as a fake bogus client trying to play with me. For you to do that in the first place, you need some help. You genuinely need spiritual help if you're doing stuff like that. If you're trying to play with me or any other spiritualist like that, any other honest spiritualist like that. So it's 11. um if you can make this easier for me and donate to me, literally, if four of y'all send in $20, we'll be straight. All you have to do is send me $20 a piece. I'm not asking you for a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? And there's no shelter for us to go to. I don't know why does somebody keep mentioning some kind of shelter. Shelters are not like that. And that's not even necessary. How am I going to do spiritual work? See, the reason why these people don't want me to do spiritual work is because they want to be evil. They want y'all to they're on the agenda. That black sector is on agenda 21. Period. And they're doing as much as possible to help out. Okay? And that is to take people off of this earth before their time. That is to literally push people into the grave. Y'all understand those people have nothing but an intention of murdering as many people as possible. They are on agenda 21 is pretty much what you're dealing with those people. Pretty much. Okay. So, yes, donations are needed. Please send it to my Cash App before 11:30. Because if you send it after 11:30, I'm being charged a $20 late fee. I would really appreciate it, and stop watching those people, for God's sakes. Stop watching those people. And Spirit does not want me saying exorcism incantations publicly, because I don't know what I'm dealing with, but I can't just be giving people, like, I've done my exorcism incantation several times publicly. Spirit does not want me doing that no more, because you never know what it is that you're battling out there. And I can't just battle everything. I'm not even supposed to be subjected to people like this, because I don't even know what that is. If that kind of hate. Yeah, so please donate to my Cash App, you guys. And we will definitely get it figured out, because my clients, they come to me all the time, real clients, not some of these ones that, are sent by agents to put a down payment and then disappear, basically, is what they do. And I'm nice enough to do payment arrangements. And a lot of my clients that have paid me a lot of money, they're like, do not allow payment arrangements anymore, Jamila. They're like, just don't do it. Because I've had I got this one client that she is just amazing. She has helped out so much tremendously, and because she knows what is out there. And any man that is subjecting a woman to that, he cannot be trusted. So that was really traumatizing, what I was dealing with my daughter last night. It was like my daughter was possessed, and I'm not going to ever turn against my kids. I don't care what they do. Those are my ride or die. When it comes to your kids, you can't just say, "Oh, screw you, forget you, I'm done with you." I'm not that type of mother. And I gotta get home, emergency SOS. So, renting a car to drive back is what I think. If we only keep like a van, Ty, I think if we Ty, I think if I adjust the dates to where we just rent the van for like 24 to 48 hours, I think that's going to cut down drastically on the amount. It's probably going to cut it in half to like maybe 300, but they do want a deposit, which I don't blame them for wanting a deposit. So I believe it's what going to be like 600. So anytime you feel like somebody is trying to hold you to a location like you a slave, that person is not right. And I've been saying for years that I feel like I'm being treated like a runaway slave. And this is very sick people, very sick and demented and evil. It's time for me to leave Georgia. It is. And I'm not going to be tricked when it comes to that. I'm not going to stay here for any man. I'm not. I'm not. And I'll be safe. I'll be safe in my hometown. I'll be fine. I'll be fine. It is meant for me to go back home. It's meant for us to go back home. I don't know what was wrong with my daughter, but well, I do know what was wrong with her, because for some reason yesterday, I don't know if she listens to these people all the time. That kind of freaked me out, because I don't want you people influencing my children. No. And I'm going to do something about that. Trust and believe. My daughter is going to be fine. I got to do work on my daughter now, along with the rest of the work that I have to do for clients in my group. But the work will be done, because there's been several incidences where my daughter has gotten upset with me, and she'll block me and she'll get upset for nothing. I do work on them because I know something ain't right, because you have no reason to be upset with your mother. And I will divinate it and look, and I can tell what is going on with my child. But now we're at the point where we need to go ahead and just leave. How rogue Georgia's judges are destroying. Oh, I some anyway. Um, Go ahead and get please get some donations in, please. Like, I don't deserve this, and I'm giving everybody a warning about those people. Now, I am gonna I mean, it's so many of them that it's difficult to bind all of them. Spirit said that that all of them can be binded at once. Hey, Kinsley's mommy. Hey, sweetie. Please donate to me right now, whatever y'all can, please. Okay. Until I get new clients that come in. And y'all know that when y'all send me donations, it does bring blessings to you. Donations brings blessings to people that help me. So please do that, please, because I am literally going through it because of this person. And it's not necessarily because of their spiritual power, guys. That has nothing to do with it. They not touching me like that. They may be able to influence my child, but there's too much love there. My daughter said awful things to me last night. You think I don't love her? You think I've lost any love for my child? People can fall under improper influence sometimes. And that's all it is bad influences. I do, Kinsley's mommy, but the thing of it is that I've got to make sure that, but yes, I do have openings, hon. And the special that I'm running for an hour is only $45 for an hour. And but yes, I do. So please do buy a reading, yes. But I need to have it because the owner uh where we're at, he's like, just stay on a flat rate because it's a hotel, and people that stay here more longer term, he got me on a flat rate. So, but yes, I do have openings for readings, but I just have to make sure that I have, yes, ma'am. Yes, you can. Please do. And please, y'all, I need to be able to get breakfast and stuff for us because we missed the continental breakfast because we kind of overslept because we were overexerted. Um, no, I don't have a car that I own where I can go to a food pantry. I don't have a stove right now where I can um, cook at. I guess we should have went ahead and went to an extended stay, but the reason why we did not go to an extended stay is because we don't plan on being here that long. We have to go back home because I have things that I have to take care of. I have my daughters that I need to like, and I said, like we were kind of going back and forth, and I was like, child, who are you? When you a mother, you like, child, who are you talking to like that? I'm your mother. But when I sat back and thought about it, I said something wrong with my child. I said something is wrong with her because she was speaking just like the people on the internet, like she was literally parroting these people. And I told her, I said, no, honey. I said, you don't. I said, there's been plenty of times when you needed something and you contacted me, and I don't shame people for that. Like if I got it, I'm gonna give it to you. I would never shame somebody, not even after I help them, not even after. And I don't get into it with people on purpose. Like, I don't do dirty stuff to people. Like, I'm not going to help somebody and then go and throw them under the bus. I don't do stuff like that. Here's my Cash App. in case y'all, that I got it posted right here up on the screen. Um, I'm not gonna do people like that. I'm not, everybody needs help sometimes. You know what I'm saying? And but to shame them for it, no, no, especially with what I'm dealing with. Like that dude is evil. That's one, I don't know what's wrong with him, but whatever it is, I'm not trusting it because I'm not gonna sit up here and end up dead. This dude wished death on my child last year, January of 2024. This is the reason why I walked away from that person to begin with. And I know for a fact that sorry. These people, I got a phone call that I had to take. I'll tell y'all about it later. Let me screenshot this real quick. Um, I'll have to tell y'all about that later. These people really want to control me. They are sick, narcissistic, sick people. Very sick. Hold on, real quick. Yeah, these people are stalkers. I swear to God, it's sick. It's sick. Anyway, guys, please send in cash apps, okay? Because they're doing some of the same tactics. This is sick. And Michael Moore, what I will say to you is that you will not get away with what you're doing. You need to leave me alone. You need to let go. All of you sick people need to let it go. Okay, you're never going to make me commit suicide. You're never going to make me do anything crazy, hon. All you're doing is racking up the bad karma. That is very sick what y'all are doing. Okay? It's all I got to say to y'all. Okay, so please go ahead and send in donations, guys. I have clients that are already scheduled to pay me, but it probably won't be until later on. And we just want to eat breakfast and kind of relax. Like we deserve that. A pussy galore account. These people are sick, sick. These are sex crimes that are being committed against us. These people, like, really, yeah, this is sick. Anyway, guys, I only have 5 minutes to be down at the office. Otherwise, there's a late fee. If I pay after 11:30, it's a late fee. Okay. And we probably should have went ahead and went to an extended stay, which we're down to the wire. We're leaving in a few days. Even if I have to get on a damn bus, I am leaving here in a few fucking days. Okay. So even if we got to take a bus home, we're leaving up out of here. Okay. I can't take it anymore. It's absolutely repulsive. Absolutely repulsive what they do down here with the stalking. And sometimes I believe that there's agencies that are corrupt that are along with it. I've had one of my clients call me this morning. I'm gonna call her back. But yes, Kinsley's mommy, go ahead and cash at me. I had to go take a phone call and I shouldn't have taken that phone call. I should have let it go to voicemail is what I should have did. You lead people, you purposely, this is what narcissistic people do. Narcissistic people will purposely try to mess a person up, and this is what that group has done. Try to purposely mess somebody up, mess up their business, and then file reports against people. That is sick, and you will not win. You will always lose. In fact, you can't force me to stay here in Georgia. I'm leaving. Anyway, please donate, you guys. I gotta go. I'll be back later.